Welcome back. We are here with part 12 of our sixth generation royal family, and I really think that Noelle is just gonna outlive everybody. It's gonna be like the current Queen of England, where I just really think she's gonna outlive her children. But anyway, um, yes, it is Royal Ball Day, and honestly, this is the hardest holiday that I have set up because it is so hard to check off these tasks. You have to do a lot of things, and doing those things doesn't necessarily check off each thing. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna do our best. And also, I did want to say that I was really struggling trying to figure out the quality settings for the videos, and I think I might have figured it out. I don't know. Let me know if you think that this video is a good quality or better quality than the past ones. I think it does look a little less blurry. I changed my output graphics settings, something like that. Anyway, we're doing our best here. If this is better quality, I really hope so. So, anyway, we are trying to make everything happen today. We're having everybody dance and drink and have fun. And with drinking comes a lot of trips to the restroom. And as a recap, we have Lily, who is here using her spellcasting abilities in order to make everyone like her and to kind of insert herself into the royal family. So that is what's going on with her. She is BFFs with Jada, and um, although Noelle is kind of, a little suspicious of her, but nothing's really come of that yet. But for right now, that is what's going on. We have Jada and Pelham continuing to be a dream couple. And we are going to have them do a little flirty flirt because that actually fulfills some of the conditions of this holiday. So that is good for us. And we are going to have everybody be drinking. So, who knows what shenanigans could get up to in this case. But anyway, I'm just trying really, really hard to check off all of these things. It was very difficult to get everyone to complete the holiday. I have them singing, I have them dancing, I have them doing toasts, I have them playing instruments. It's a lot. And I forgot about the child, of course. Let's just fix that. And also, I don't feel like taking pictures is actually, fixing this. But anyway, I think we do have both Noelle and Rhonda all set to go. So that is really good. And then we have the seventh generation all working on their holiday preparation. So let's continue to make drinks here and dance. And we'll have Lily come and do the social interactions with Jada. So that is good. And we have Pelham drinking. So that is also good. And oh, look, they got a sentiment. It's just like they're like really, really good friends, except for the part where they're only friends because of magic. So, it's a little suspect. It's a little dubious. But, you know, it's okay. I don't know. Anyway, so we're just moving on. We're doing our best. I think that Lily really does like Jada. I don't think it's fake for Lily, even though magic is what makes Jada her friend. So I guess it is potentially fake for Jada, but we can't know that for sure because she did not choose it. But anyway, we're also going to have Lily making drinks over here. And oh, Pelham stole her drink. And we're just going to keep going. She's going to drink that. And looks like we're doing pretty good on Pelham's all set. So now Lily needs to continue. There we go. We're doing our best here. And I am using Lily as, I guess, the person that I'm letting Pelham be mischievous to get his mischief skill up because he needs to get it up for his aspiration. But Jada doesn't really like mischief, so I don't want them to get a bad relationship because of that. And I'm not really sure that I care if him and Lily have a bad relationship. I mean, they're already doing pretty good. I think Lily does like mischief, so maybe they're bonding over mischief and, you know, just enjoying that. We have Jada dancing. Yeah, the holiday's over. We did it though. We were successful. And so I'm having them be mischievous and neither one of them is really too upset about it. And then all of a sudden she's like flirty, but she's flirting with him. I didn't even do that, okay? We have and do you see this? You guys, I didn't even do this. I did not even do this. They did this on their own. I have autonomous woohoo on. You literally were just joking around with each other, and all of a sudden it took a turn. And I'm thinking that maybe it's because of, all the drinks and stuff. We're going to say that because I don't think that these two really had a romantic connection. But Noelle has been suspicious of Lily. So let's have her catch them in the act. And she's going to, yell at Lily and be like, I knew you were no good, blah, 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 blah. Also, she's mad at Pelham because we do not just, okay, when someone cheats, it's their fault that they cheated. However, Lily did know that Pelham was married, and also she's Jada's best friend, so that also makes her a bad person. So they're both bad people. And look at this. We have 10% risky woohoo, and she got pregnant off of that one autonomous woohoo. I can't even, like, what are we gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna have him yell at her and be like, This wasn't anything. We're not doing this. Like, I love my wife. We're not playing this game. I don't want to get in trouble for this, and you're gonna make it horrible." And so I am going to have her drink a potion that makes her um, that allows her to completely up her romance with a sim. So we're going to do that with him. And she is going to just make him fall completely in love with her in the same way that she made Jada her best friend. So she's going to make him fall in love with her. And therefore, he's not going to want to, you know, push her out or, he's going to protect her now because he's all of a sudden super in love with her. She's trying to do damage control because Noelle knows and is totally going to tell Jada. So that is a problem. She also gave Noelle a potion, and it was a potion to make Noelle nauseous. So Noelle had to go to bed and sleep it off, which is why she hasn't told Jada right away. She is feeling sick all of a sudden, doesn't really know why, but it is because of Lily and her magic, as is everything right now. So we are going to continue to work on Pelham's mischief skill. Everybody's just going to kind of continue to go about their day. But, obviously the ish is going to hit the fan soon. And we have our baby. We do need to get Jada's parenting skill up as well. So let's have her do that. And then also she needs to discipline her child, toddler, or teen 5 times. But that's really easy because, and I don't know whether this is probably cheating a little bit, but what I usually do when I need my toddler to be disciplined is I just have the toddler go and make a mess. And then I tell the parent to tell the toddler not to make a mess. And we just do that a couple of times and then we're all set. So that's that. And then we have um, Noelle, who is starting to feel better, and Lily, who is starting to show because she's wearing a crop top and now she's pregnant. Anyway, so there is that. And we have little Olivia, who is super cute. I love her, but you know how it is. She's a toddler, and that means we have to take care of her, except I'm going to cheat her needs. So there's that. And yep, we're going to just do this over and over again. You go make a mess. You go tell her not to make a mess. You go make a mess. You go tell her not to make a mess. Over and over 5 times. So there is that. And also, I guess I'll just say that Gen 6 is starting to die out. They're starting to get really old. I think Rhonda only has like 4 sim days left, but Noelle being active has a lot more than that left. So we're just kind of accepting that Noelle is going to be around forever. And we have, um, yep, but we are losing. I think there's like 2 Sims left in Gen 6 other than the ones that we have in our household. So usually what happens is when they get close to being about to die, I go and kill them so that I can have their gravestones for our cemetery. So that's usually what I do. Anyway, and we're just working on mischief. Okay, so now that Noelle is feeling better, she is going to tell Jada exactly what happened. So she's going to say to Jada, like, you know, I know that you really like Lily, and I know you and Pelham are, you know, everybody's dream couple, but unfortunately, it's not what you think. Like, your life is not as good as you think it is. She's going to tell Noelle, or she's going to tell Jada. Noelle is telling Jada. I cannot get everybody's name. Um, she's telling Jada that she caught the two of them together. And Jada, like, cannot believe it because Lily is her literal BFF. And so she is going to come and catch them in the act here because I don't have a way of her knowing that they're cheating otherwise. So we are going to have her, and she is a jealous sim. You have to remember this, is Jada is a jealous sim. So she is not happy. She's flown into a jealous rage. I don't know why she's so flirty as well, but she is in a jealous rage and she's yelling at the both of them. And she's like, I can't believe that you would do this to me. You know, this we're a family and you have ruined it, and she's pregnant. Like, what is going on? Like, I cannot, Jada is just totally blindsided. She had no idea. And I think that, Lily is trying to be like, I think Lily doesn't really know what to say, because on one hand she's made Pelham fall in love with her. So I think that Pelham thinks that he loves her because of the magic. So he's telling Jada, you know what, Jada, I'm in love with Lily now. It's a true love. It's more powerful than the love that I have for you, and so I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to be with her. And so Pelham actually divorces Jada, and this is totally magic induced. I mean, like, he barely even knows Lily. Just suddenly he's so infatuated with her that he can't help himself but implode his life. So Jada is so upset. And I think that Lily is kind of doubling down. She's like, okay, I guess I'm with Pelham now. But I think that she does feel really bad because, like I said, Lily really cares about Jada a lot. She loves Jada. Jada is her best friend. And Jada is one of the only people that's ever, like, really cared about her, whether it's, magic induced or not. And I think that that's hard for her because she didn't want to hurt Jada. She didn't want to ruin Jada's life. They had a little drinking, they had a little slip up. And while that is definitely still unexcusable, I think that Lily was hoping that it wouldn't impact Jada, but because they got caught and she had to cover her butt, and it just kind of spiraled out of control for her. She never wanted any of this to happen. And so Jada is so upset. She's crying in bed, and um, I think that now Bentley, who is Lily's brother who killed all of their family, is going to come over and be like, what is wrong with you? He's going to be like, you are, ruining our family name. I let you live. I killed everyone else and I let you live because you're my twin sister. And you embarrass me in this way. And he's really mad because Bentley is not a good sim. He is an evil sim. And so he is just kind of going to, you know, rip into her and be like, I can't believe that you are messing everything up for us and our family and blah, blah, blah. And she is actually going to argue back and be like, this has nothing to do with you. I'm dealing with this on my own. This is something that I'm having to figure out. Like, get off my back. And then she casts a spell on him to make him delirious so that he has no idea what's going on. You can see his eyes crossed, and he's just kind of wandering around now, confused. So she gets rid of him in that way. But she feels really, really sad about the whole thing with Jada. So she's actually going to come in here and she's going to come talk to Jada because even all of her whims have to do with Jada, too. Like, I'm telling you, Jada is the most important person in her life. So all of her whims have to do with Jada. So she's going to go be funny to Jada and she's going to talk to her, and she's just, they're going to talk to each other, and um, they're going to make up because their friendship really didn't go down that much. But they are going to make up, and, Lily is going to be like, I never, wanted this to happen to you. And I'm so sorry. Like, she's crying. She's like, I'm so sorry. You're my best friend. I'll do anything for our friendship and all of that. And so let's just say maybe there was a little magic involved, because I feel like in real life, it's not, you wouldn't just be like, okay, that's fine, go be with my husband. Nah. So, um, I think that Jada maybe is still under the influence of the friendship spell that is keeping their friendship strong despite the betrayal. So Jada's still very sad about the marriage, and Lily got really flirty all of a sudden. So I was like, you go do you. You got a new man now. So they are going to. Lily also has a soulmate aspiration, so I'm gonna have her start working on that with Pelham, but she's not in love with him. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, she is now having the baby. We just skipped ahead a little bit. And she's having the baby, and it is a girl, and the labor was very, very, very long. So we have a girl, and her name is Victoria. So that is what's going on. We are going to give her the Phoenix last name. I'm actually also going to give Lily the Phoenix last name because of her, relationship with Jada. I think that Jada, gifted that to her previously. So anyway, that's where we're gonna wrap up in this one. It was very dramatic. I did not see it going that way. I mean, I did want something to happen, like I wanted there to be drama, but those two Sims woohooed autonomously. That was not me. So yeah, we had Pelham and Lily woohoo autonomously get caught doing it. Lily tried to use magic to protect herself, and it all blew up in her face because then Pelham was in love with her and ended up divorcing Jada to follow his infatuation again because they don't really know each other. So that is what happened in this one, and I hope that you were excited by all the drama, and I'll catch you in the next one.